You're all by yourself. Things of divine mercy are a little quiet. You know what? Let's have a little talk. Hey, buddy. Someone told me today that your name's Archie. That's correct. Kids know me as Mr. Harchick, but they all call me Harch. So, Archie, is it all right if I refer to you as Little Arch? That's cool. All right, I tell you what. You're going to be coming, hopefully, to our school next year. But you have a brother and sister. Yes, I teach both of them here at the West Campus. You're looking forward to coming to school. Oh yeah, your sister told us that you always start your gym classes in the circle. So here we are in the circle. I'm going to tell you a couple of things. The school's empty now. Oh, Mommy told you. There's a virus going around and all the schools are closed. That's correct, but your little sister and your brother are getting lessons sent home. And they even get gym lessons. You like to catch? We can do that. We can work a way that we can do some things at home. And you also like to run. Well, I like running. That's my favorite. Oh, your sister Ann already got a couple workouts sent to her. And your brother. You went for a walk yesterday with all of them? And your mom? That's cool. There's going to be more exercises to come. But I'm going to show you some that your brother and sister, and even you can join in, they can do at home. They don't need any special things. We're going to use a ball, a frisbee, and even a baseball bat. You play baseball? You try, that's okay. You're little. You'll get better. Maybe your brother can help you out and your dad. All right, let me grab my equipment and I'll show you what they can do. You can teach them. Absolutely. All right, Little Arch, I got some of the equipment. Absolutely, this is a ball. You got your hands in your pocket. Your mom told you to keep your hands in your pocket so you don't touch things. That's okay. You just watch what I do, and then you can show your sister Ann and your brother Billy. All right, the first thing, you can do a lot with the ball by yourself. One of the things is try to do bouncing 10 times in a row, but a little different to it. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up, out, side, front, and down. Then we can repeat that. You want to count with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we would just repeat those moves. Up, front, side, down. You got it, Arch? That's my boy. I'd give you a high five, but you keep your hands in your pocket. That's the right thing to do now. The next one, we have a frisbee. You like playing frisbee? Nah, your hands are in your pocket. You can take the frisbee just like the ball, but we're going to use one hand. We're going to start like this. Take the frisbee out to the side. Switch hands. Back, forth. Take it behind. Bend. Back. Bend. Back. Bring it to the front. Keep your arms straight. Elbows are locked. Take it down to your knees. Back. Up. Back. Take the same move. Boom. Boom. If you have a nice backyard, you can take your frisbee outside and catch with your brother and sister. Mommy likes to catch too? Then you let Mommy play with you guys as well. Does that all sound good? One last thing that I'm going to show you today. You were swinging the baseball bat here a little bit ago, and I tell you what, let me take it from you. No, you can't swing it at me. What? You hit one over your fence at home one day? The ball, right? That a boy, Little Arch. So let me show you. You can take this bat, and you can pretend you're lifting weights. So take it up here, hold it. It could be a broomstick. It could be just a pole that you have at home. Make sure mommy and daddy maybe get this for you. But you can take it standing still. Your feet are shoulder length. Take it up, down, up, down. Then you can take it, these are called curls. People say these aren't sometimes good. All the big, strong people want to say curls are for girls, but they can be used for boys too. I do these, I still do these. Okay, so you take your bat or your pole or your stick, hold it down here, and you're just gonna go slow up. Take it right to your chest, down. We'll count off 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Think you got that one? That a boy. Now also, if you want to get a little bit fancy, you take it just like we did with both the frisbee and the ball, hold the stick, out, back in, out, back in. One thing I forgot to tell you, every time you do this, if you take it out slow, bring it back slow. You should feel that in your arms and your shoulders. Trying to keep it simple. And one last one, because I'm going to finish up showing you some things you can do on the floor. But you take and you sit down to start. If I fall asleep, little Arch, you can come over and shove me. I know you can't take your hands out of your pockets. You can kick me, but kick me lightly. So we can lay down in your living room, in your basement, take the pole, and you're just going to do the same move. Up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, down. If you want to get fancy with your brother and sister, and you're going to be here next year, you can say DMCA, DMCA. You got it, little Arch? Okay, I'm going to show you some other things. 2, 3. Hey, little Arch, I know you just had a little bit of a workout and you did 2 laps around the gym. It's nice to run around the gym when there's nobody in here. Oh, you miss all the kids. You like running with the kids? I saw you the one day running over at the playground. You know what? You might be the fastest kid in your age group. Do you beat your brother and sister? That's cool, my man. I tell you what though, after and sometimes before you do a little bit of a workout, the older kids in my gym class will do this sometimes. We try to relax a little bit. And everything that's going on, you're at home, your brothers and sisters are at home, the Divine Mercy East and West students are all at home. That's not normal. I bet they all miss school. What's that? Oh, your sister does, but your brother doesn't right now. That's cool to hear. He misses it just a little bit. I tell you what, he probably misses Mr. Harchick. Attaboy, shake that head, yeah. All right, but when we relax, there's just some easy things you can do. It's easy to relax. You can lay down, take a nap. Do you take naps, Harch? So does Mr. Harch. I tell you what, we're not gonna sleep, but we're gonna do one right here. After you do some things, you can sit, cross legs, little Indian sit, put your elbows right here, and take your pointer and your middle finger and put them right next to your ear on your temple. You'll close your eyes, and you can do this for 1 minute or 2 minutes. Little Arch, do you have a happy place? You went to the zoo last summer and you liked all the animals. Well, I tell you what, when you do it, because I know you can't take your hands out of your pockets, Mom told you not to, but I tell you what, watch what I do. You can think of the zoo, and Mr. Harch is going to think of the beach. Take your fingers, you close your eyes. You can watch me. Keep your eyes open so you can tell your brothers and sisters. I'm going to make little circles, real soft, and I'm going to think about being at the beach. My favorite beach I've ever been to has been Siesta Keys, so I'm going to think about sitting on the sand. I can hear the water. The waves are crashing. A little bit next to me, I can hear some kids your age playing, and I can hear the seagulls. I'm getting really relaxed. I had a hard day today. And after 2 minutes, little Arch, you can feel a little loose. Just take your arms up in the air, you'll shake them out, just move around. Then also, you can do this one where you do similar. You're just gonna lay back. You like to lay back? Oh, I'm like you. If I fall asleep again, kick me, buddy. Just lay back. Put your arms back like this, and then you can count to 3, and you're gonna feel like someone is pulling your legs one way and pulling your hands and your arms the other way. Take a deep breath. Eyes are closed. 1, 2, 3. And relax. You can do that one maybe 3, 4, 5 times every day, and maybe do a couple of them. What do you think? Is that pretty cool? That a boy. I tell you what, you know what? What's that? You want to go to your sister's classroom, and that's where you're going to be next year. If you're cool with it, we'll take a walk down. How's that, buddy? All right. Well, little Arch, this is going to be your classroom. Miss Metelligen's not. Wait a minute. She is here.
Hi, Arch.
You know her. I think she has your sister Ann right now. And your sister likes her? That's cool as can be, little man. I tell you what, let's go over to a table and we'll talk a little bit more. How's that? The room's empty now, yeah. Your sister told you it gets loud sometimes? You know, that's good. But it also gets quiet. Remember the relaxation drill we did? They do it here sometimes too. There's a lot of learning, buddy. What's that? You can count to 10? You did with me when we dribbled the ball. I tell you what, after you have Miss Metelligen, you're going to be able to count to 100. And you'll know your whole alphabet. You're pretty good? That's cool. You'll get better. Take 'em over. Well, little Arch, you took a look around the classroom and we picked you out a book. You like that book, don't you? Yeah, that's what you told me. I tell you what, though, we're so lucky. I didn't think there was going to be anybody in school because we talked about the school being empty and you know your brother and sister are both at home. You came to make a visit and we got you in the building. Well, Miss Metelligen's here. She's gone over this book with some of her students. I'm going to let her tell you some of the things you will be doing in her class next year. Go ahead, Miss Metelligen.
Okay, Arch, so the first thing next year is we have to learn all the letters of your alphabet so you can become an amazing reader in kindergarten. So here's a letter we're going to learn next year. That's the letter F. And it says F is full of fidgety wiggles. You can see him over here wiggling. Do you see him?
Can you wiggle? I just saw you wiggle. That's okay. Can you giggle? Because Mr. Arch is pretty funny too, right, little Arch? Atta boy.
And that's with the letter G. G has got the googly giggles.
Uh-oh. You giggling? What's that? You're probably giggling in the car. You're shy. Miss Metelligen's not mad. She's not mean either, right? Oh.
You're going to have so much fun next year.
What's that? I'll tell her. He told me that his sister Ann says, Miss Metelligen's pretty. And she's always nice. Isn't that cool? Oh, Miss Metelligen's blushing now, so you're even. I tell you what, you're going to be coming to school. School's not going to be closed forever. And your brother and sister are both going to be back here. And you'll be coming with them every day. You'll see me during breakfast club. And you'll come downstairs. Miss Metelligen will get you. And she'll probably start your day with a prayer. You want to say a prayer with us? Okay, we're going to say the Hail Mary. You know it? Just a little bit, but you'll learn it. You ready, Miss Metelligen?
I'm ready.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. You like that little arch? That a boy. Both of us would give you a high five, but we know. What's that? Can't take your hands out of your pocket because your mom wants your hands to stay clean. The next year, you'll be high-fiving everybody around you. What? You like this place? You think you'll have fun with Miss Metelgen? Yep. I tell you what, why don't you just give her a big smile and say, see you next year. I bet she'll tell you the same thing.
See you next year, Arch.
I think you had a busy day, but it was a good visit from what you told me. You got to see a lot of the school, and you got to get yourself in the mood for coming back. What's that? It's a lot different when no one's in the building. But just picture this. You were here, and you made a visit one time when your mommy brought you to school to visit your brother and sister, and you saw how busy it is, right? They had pizza that day at lunch. Absolutely. It was good, huh? What? You had 2 pieces, but you didn't finish the second one. That's okay. Your brother did? That's cool. But you saw all the kids, and you saw the building. You went around with your mom and saw your brother up in the 5th grade. So you saw that top floor of the building, and that's where we are right now. We're going to close it out. You wanted to come up and see the books in the library. And I tell you what, you were so good, even though the librarian's not in school today, I'm going to let you take 2 books home. How do you like that? You know the ones you like? Oh, you already told me you like the zoo. So you can get an animal book, and then you can pick, what's that? I know where there's a baseball book. So you can take the animal book home and the baseball book. That's right. You can give it to Miss Metelgen when you come back. Well, I tell you what. One thing you got to know, you're going to have some time with your brothers and sisters because, you know, we're missing some school. No. Right now, nobody knows when we'll be back. But I tell you, all the teachers are working so hard. Our principal, Mrs. Batesville, has been working hard in the office, making sure that everything is being done. And Divine Mercy Catholic Academy, we're great. That's what your mom and dad say all the time. That's what we like to hear. Well, I tell you what, little Arch, we're going to make one more visit, if that's okay with you. Nope, I'm not going to tell you, but I bet you have been to this place before. So what do you think? I won't forget your animal book and your baseball book. We'll get that, and we're going to head over to our last visit. All right, buddy. What's that? I like you too, pal. And I know you can't take your hands out of your pocket to shake my hand, but how about a nice pat on the back? You wanted to come over and say a little prayer. You had your chance and you said a nice prayer. We said the Hail Mary and the Our Father. You know that at Divine Mercy Catholic Academy, we come to church on a regular basis. Oh, you come with mom and dad? And your brother and sister. That is great. So I tell you what, you hang in there. You'll be with your mom, your dad, your brother and sister. You may be spending some time at home now, but everything is going to work out. That's right. You always pray at home. Yep. Jesus always helps everyone. And Mommy told you, the little ones especially, Mommy's absolutely right. Well, I enjoyed my day with you, and it's a great way to close it with a visit to the church. Thanks, little man. It was fun.